Self-confidence is something that makes you feel better about yourself and it can instantly give you an attractive aura. But acquiring such self-confidence is an inner process that cannot be skipped using shortcuts or body language techniques. Sure, such techniques may help you to step up your game a little bit, but it takes a lot of energy and at times can make you look weird and mechanical. So, what kind of inner process do you need to acquire real self confidence? Here I'm going to explain 4 extremely effective ways that will skyrocket your levels of self confidence. Keep your word always. Words are powerful and their importance can hardly be overstated. They help you communicate your opinions and desires, and they express your future plans and ideas. You might think that the purpose of your spoken words is just for everyone else and you're on the other side. But you know what? Your words have an even more profound impact on you. Everything that comes out of your mouth influences you as well, just like it does everyone else, if not more. Your subconscious mind listens to everything you say and internalizes it for you, especially what you say about yourself and the future. On top of this, there comes an extra burden of accountability on your part. This means that whatever you say you do or will do must be backed up by you through your actions. If you're successful in doing so, you develop something I call self trust. This ability to trust yourself and believe in yourself gives you an aura of authenticity and self confidence. It is something that can hardly be faked because it comes from some deep place inside. Another good thing about this is that you have less stress and more peace in your life. Develop a habit of pushing your limits and playing with the unknown. This is especially true for men. You see, when boys are young, they try to engage themselves in all kinds of shady and risky activities. This is because they want to exercise their sense of control as a man, which is at such a point newly found. They do it whether it is by pushing the gas pedal or by putting up a fight. Although at such a point they don't clearly understand why they're doing what they're doing, it keeps up their quote unquote mojo and their sense of control, which increases their self confidence. You see, in order to grow, we have to keep pushing our existing limits and go for the next big thing. And even though there is no need to engage in harmful, unlawful, or risky behaviors for the sake of it, taking out all risk and all unknown out of your life will lead you to the disease of familiarity and the dreadful comfort zone. To push your limits further and to get out of your comfort zone, you must develop the habit of moving yourself into the unknown for a while. You don't necessarily have to stay there all the time, but you have to make sure that the unknown is always present in your life. Develop a growth mindset. This pretty much goes hand in hand with pushing your limits. Because if you believe that you or your skills can never change, there is no point in moving out of your comfort zone for the sake of growth. If you believe you will never be able to build muscle, there is no point in going to the gym and training for hours on end, drowning yourself in your own sweat. It's pointless. The growth mindset believes that progress is always possible and takes failures as nothing more than learning opportunities. It believes that anyone can change and become a different person. Therefore, it compels the person into taking action despite any failure or fear. Such a mindset breeds enormous self confidence because it refuses to accept the negative mental chatter that is constantly active in people with a defeating mindset. Learn to rely on yourself only. Most people believe that they cannot do well without other people in their life. But the uncomfortable truth is that nobody can pull you out of your situation if you're down in the dumps. Not your partner, not your mother, and not even your father. Sure, your parents raised you up and took care of everything when you were a child. But as an adult, you should not look up to anyone else, even if it seems to be allowed by others. Because in reality, it rarely is. If you are a woman, take responsibility for yourself. If you are a man, take responsibility for your clan, without expecting anything in return. This is how you reach at the top of any hierarchy, and it definitely requires an attitude of abundance and inner fulfillment. So you have to get it by any means possible. Because when you have it, The material abundance becomes inevitable and validation becomes irrelevant. And most importantly, the confidence that comes from such self reliance is priceless.